Hello. Question 9 is some joint probability practice. Part 1 asks, what is the probability that x equals 1 and y equals 2? So, we're just going to find the intersection of the x equals 1 column and the y equals 2 row. As you can see, this is 0.2. That is our answer. Note that this is possible because the probabilities in here sum to 1, and they always should sum to 1. If they don't actually sum to 1 in a problem that you're given, then you may have to normalize it, if that's not a mistake. For part 2, we're asked for the probability of x equals 0, given that y equals 2. And we're going to use the definition of conditional probability to calculate this. So, we're going to circle y equals 2, and we're asked for the probability that x equals 0. So this is the case we're concerned with. Note that there is 0.1 plus 0.2 probability that y equals 2, so 0.3, and that of the 0.3 probability, this is 0.1 chance that we get x equals 0. So this is our chance, which is equivalent to just 1 over 3. For part 3, we're going to calculate the same number, but we're going to use Bayes' rule. So, probability that x equals 0 given that y equals 2. This is equivalent, as Bayes' rule tells us, to p of y equals 2 given x equals 0 times x equals 0 over, or not times x equals 0, times the probability of x equals 0, times the probability over the probability of y equals 2. This is 0. Well, let's do this out. So y equals 2, given that x equals 0, so we do this. We see that there's 0.4 chance of x equals 0, and of those, 0.1 for y equals 2, times x equals 0 here, so that's just going to be 0.4 over probability that y equals 2, that's 0.3. So these can cancel, and we're left with 0.1 over 0.3, which is 1 over 1/3. For part 4, we're finding the probability that x equals 0. We calculated this earlier. It's just x equals 0, so 0.4. We do this by summing the three elements. So 0.2 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 equals 0.4. That's our answer to part 4. And that was some brief joint probability practice.